Hey MVPs, Rico Knows here, and I just want to apologize up front. I'm going to make this video free, so I will not be showing you the chart. You'll have to see it on an MVP video or see it after I post it. I will not make reference to any parlays or props that I'm going to put on this fight. I'm just going to give out this video for free. So, we got Daniel Zellhuber fighting Francisco Prado. Daniel Zellhuber is 14-1. Francisco Prado's 12-1. They're both fighting at 155. These are the heaviest fighters for the card. There aren't going to be any bigger guys fighting in Mexico City. The high elevation makes it a terrible place for heavyweights, light heavyweights. We don't want to see anybody above 170 fighting up there. They put on a terrible show. So here we have some guys that are towards the upper echelon of the division. And the reason I mention that is Prado's actually fought at 170. Prado is a bigger guy, and I think that he will get gassed in this fight. He only has one path to victory. That's knocking you the hell out. That's punching you and striking you. He is 21 years old. And just like Raul Rosas, you are a young guy. They're trying to prop you up on the card and push you along, but you kind of hit your culmination point really early, and you need to build back up. That's what happened to Prado. I'm going to show you guys their records here in a second. But when I look at Zellhuber, yes, he did lose to Trey Ogden. Everything else is a win, and I think he's just a higher level fighter. Before I give out my pick, it's obvious what it sounds like. He's a very technical fighter. He can move, strike, score points, win rounds, stay out of trouble, and he is in a camp. You see him here with the front choke, going for stuff like anacondas, going for stuff like guillotines. He's got the right like dexterity, and his extremities are very long. He is very big for the division, and he does train at Extreme Couture. So that means he's got a wrestling coach and a camp that knows what they're doing. I think he's a great fighter. I think he wins this fight. It is a lock for me. I'm telling you right now. And Prado, on the other hand, young, good-looking kid. A lot of people believe in him because of his power, but I see you coming in and losing to a guy like Malarkey. Jamie Malarkey is not a killer, not a vicious killer at all, and you go and lose a unanimous decision. You didn't belong there. And you guys can see this knockout. This is an impressive knockout that he last got. Go watch the fight. Ottoman's just an older, slower guy compared to, Zellhuber. But if you go watch all these other wins he has and who he's fighting, bro, this is a good win that he beat this man right here. But let's go look at these wins. You lost to Malarkey. There's no way around it. You beat a guy who's 0-2. I'm supposed to be impressed. You beat a guy who's never won a fight in his life, and he's been knocked out twice. Okay? You beat another guy who's never won a fight in his life. He's been knocked out once. These look like the haters in my comments. These look like the dudes who show up to my TikTok lives and try to troll me. That's what it looks like. Another guy, 0-2, been subbed in both fights. So his track record is beating a bunch of guys who have never won a fight. This is why his caliber of fighting doesn't impress me. So the record is a hollow record, 12-1 against a bunch of guys who have never won a fight. And then when you got in a fight against people who have won fights, you got decisively handled for 3 rounds straight. I think he's in a fight with someone who's won fights. I think he's in a fight with a real person, a real problem. So that's why I see this being a complete lock, Daniel Zellhuber winning this fight. So when you go to the actual sports book and you want to pick the winner here, yes, he's minus 290. Rico, it's so easy. You're picking a 290 lock. Listen to what I'm saying. You parlay this 290 with any other fighter that you believe is going to win without a doubt. You can, until you get to plus 100 money. So you believe in Yasmin, Yasmin's there. Do you believe in Rojas? The fight before, you're there, and you're already at plus 100 money. You can pick those 3 fights in a row at the money line, and you're at 121. That's a great parlay for the night. Double your money, and you're in. If you're not an MVP, become an MVP. We help you with your bets. We talk to you about the fights and the matchups. We give you fight history. We break it down for you and make it simple. I have a whole chart. I can't show you unless you're an MVP. And by the way, we show the fights. If you don't have ESPN Plus or you don't want to pay for the pay-per-view, connect your Patreon to the Discord server and you can watch the fights with us. I provide the commentary. Yes, you can come watch the fights on our server. The first 150 people there. Shout out to you guys. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Good luck, y'all. Remember, Daniel Zellhuber, complete lock to win this fight. Gone.